Hello again and welcome. I've got a long-standing theory that if you talk first, you wreck first. Check this out.
Alright guys, come on. This can't be that hard to race clean and good.
Literally.
I just got in the A class like a couple weeks ago and I only did like 2 races and it's been fucking crazy every time.
Just kind of feels weird to say that out loud, especially when you're the 28 car in a 29 car session. So anyways, we're gonna get the green flag here and get going. I've done a lot of Dover racing lately because of, well, I just like Dover. The official races have been going pretty good. My league race, on the other hand, did not go very good. The guy in front of me on the start of my league race just didn't go, and I ran into the back of him and spun out. So that got me a lap down, and then I got my lap back eventually, and as soon as that happened, tried to dodge a wreck and got drilled from behind, and that was that race, and this is this race. So let's watch this one.
Damn it, dude. I mean, what the fuck are you doing?
Somebody's mad.
I mean, you see the guy spinning, slow down. Shit.
Any guesses as to who that was? That's right, it's the 2 people that were talking in the beginning about how easy it is to drive these cars. The 27 gets loose, 28 can't check up in time, and those were the 2 guys that were just chatting about. I mean, it's so predictable. It's the guys that talk the most that wreck the most. It's the guys that talk first that wreck first. I personally, and I would recommend this if you're anywhere rookie through C. I'm in A class and I still do this. Make your push to talk button out of reach, where you only use it if you absolutely need to. You don't just say whatever's on your mind as soon as it's on your mind. I don't think I have heard more unfunny jokes than during pacing on iRacing. It is so bad. It seems to happen a lot more in oval than it does in road. But actually, I want to change my advice. If you're rookie or D class, maybe D class, you can consider it in D class, but you should just turn chat off altogether. No one's going to tell you anything you need to know in rookie or D class. I get into the outside wall. I don't know how much more room I could have given the 9, but he didn't say anything or be upset with me, so I'm not yelling at him. I'm just saying I was literally as far to the right as I could be. But we're up 3 spots in 5 laps, so that's pretty good. I was kind of proud of myself. I feel like I've really got the cup car down now. But at Dover, people were just having difficulties that I wasn't having. I feel like I was pretty good here. For instance, the line in general just makes sense to me, I guess. Just a little bit of a diamond, nothing crazy. Downshifting into the corner. I was watching Ken Campbell, which if you've never watched Ken Campbell, you absolutely should. I'll link his video either with the little top right thingy or the description. Because my videos are weirdly shaped, they don't let me do a lot of things. But yeah, he was staying in 5th the whole time. But he was doing an open setup, and he's got like those crazy like paid setups. But still, he is my favorite iRacing YouTuber, and his gear is so sick. But my goal is to be your favorite YouTuber, and as you can see, I figured out you can put the cockpit mirror on, so you can see behind me now. And using some third-party software called Caps, I've got a relative screen, so you can see what lap it is and all the stuff that I can see on the relative and more. But a caution has come out. That's the last piece I need. I need something to tell you when the caution comes out. Well, I guess I can do that. But this is the 14 and the 25. Just a little bit of contact right there on the exit was enough to send around the 25. And I will tell you, I used to be like, what the heck? Like, how did you lose it like that? Like, because he was already, like, done wrecking. But I'll tell you what, it's hard to control these cars after they've hit the wall for some reason. Like, they want to spin back into traffic every time. So it takes a little bit of extra practice to not do that, but I do feel bad for him. Lap 12, we're getting back underway. Speaking of 12, in my league race, that's how many cautions there were. And it's looking like it's going to trend the same direction on this one. The Kyle Busch Goober Dash car goes around. I don't think that's a real thing he ever did. But, yeah, good on the 8 for saving that. But, yeah, causes a big stack up on the front stretch. I feel like we've seen quite a few stack ups on the front stretch of Dover, like in real life. And then I don't know what he's doing here. I would have just waited. But, yeah, give the 28 something else to complain about. But anyways, from the scenic camera, 29 never had a chance. He was just sliding the whole time. That's funny. But it's about to get worse. There's more wrecking going on at, what, 50 miles an hour? And embarrassingly, I almost ran into that guy. I don't know if I got around him or if the all F4 saved me, but I'd like to think I would have got around him. And then I make the objectively wrong decision to pit for tires here. Because I was thinking, you know, we had 2 extra tire sets. Best way to make use of them would be to pit on lap 15 and lap 45. Wait, no. Am I stupid? I'm a little stupid. That was a bad decision. Whatever. That's what I did. Because that's a 30 lap gap in between 40. Whatever. I just now figured that out as I'm recording this. But that's what I did. Yeah, lap 20 and 40 would have been better. Whatever. Point is, I took tires. And now I'm going to be in the back with the boys. But here's the good news. Now this video gets interesting. Instead of me just riding in the same position the whole time. Do you guys have this problem with like the glitchy audience? I don't know. It happens to me all the time. We take off on lap 15. 13 doesn't go. So I just casually go around him. We got the pink Hellman's mayonnaise car of the guy who spawned on lap 2. Right in front of us. Decides to take it up the track. Kind of throw a nasty block on the Miller Lite car here. I just didn't want him getting in there. I know it's early, but I got places to be and I got fresh tires. I don't remember if he took tires or not. I doubt it. But yeah, I just seem to be like rolling better than most people, especially on new tires. But like, one thing I could do that everyone else was complaining they couldn't do was hang on the outside. Like, people were saying, yeah, you're not going to get passes done on the outside, but like, I had no problem with it. 27 gets loose in the same exact spot he did on lap 2. And we keep her moving. The Goober Dash car is behind me. So he is the 4 car, and I already noticed he was like raw speed faster than me. So at some point here, I let him go. But hindsight, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But maybe I should have, because I like to think of it as like, especially when a guy is faster than me, like he's gonna go ahead and pass all the people in front of me too. So you can kind of use him to like loosen up the pass, if that makes sense. If you can stay close enough to the 18 here, or the 4, the Goober guy. If you can stay close enough to him, when he goes in to make a pass, sometimes you can like follow it through, or whatever his pass is can like leave them vulnerable for you to pass them as well. So I don't mind. Like for instance, this is gonna like stick him to the outside, way to the outside, and I'm gonna gain a bunch of ground on him. So because Daniel went for that pass, you know, reels the 16 back to me, so I don't have to work as hard as catching the 16. But here we go. We're gonna get a run down the hill here. Get a huge run on him. I'm going to dive to the inside and take the spot. I love Dover. I love racing Dover, but I hate watching Dover. I'll be real. The Dover NASCAR race was mad boring. Well, I mean, the ending wasn't boring. It was the... I don't know. Just all the mid-race stuff. It just looks like this, you know? It's a race fan's race, you know? I'll say that. It's like Monaco, where it's like, yeah, like getting a new fan to watch Monaco or Dover would be like yeah, this is exactly what I see in my head when I think about NASCAR. It's like just literally just cars driving in a circle. But like if you knew what was going on and you understand that it's a concrete track and it's 1,000,000,000 degrees and tires are falling off at an insane speed, and I don't know. It's like the casual fan doesn't care, so Dover can be boring. But from iRacing perspective, I'm not a casual fan. I am in the thick of it. I am actively experiencing it right now, and it is fun. That is my conclusion. There's a lot of bumps on this track, but none of them really seem to have any effect on the handling of your car. In fact, the bumps going into 3, I feel like help you stick the car to the inside for some reason. And you can really hear them. Like, you can hear the squeal of the tires, like, bouncing. Let's see if you can hear it going into 3 right now. Yeah, right there. And I feel like maybe some people were, like, afraid of the bumps, so they tried to enter a little higher, and that hurt their tires in the long run. I don't know. I don't really know what it was, but I felt especially fast here. And I am definitely a mid-pack guy. Like, if you're watching me after I rebranded, my old iRacing account was World's Okayest Racer, because there was like no chance I was ever gonna win, especially like in ARCA where the like top split has like 7,000 iRating guys and also like 1,000 iRating guys. Like, I'm not so sure I'll ever win an official race that isn't like some obscure race in the middle of the night. Because, like, I'm close to 3,000 iRating now, and I feel like most guys have, like, 2,000 to 2,500 iRating. So, like, that puts me in top split, but also in top split are guys with, like, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7,000 iRating, and it's just like, alright, well, I'm never going to win against those guys. So, you know, I'm kind of content, I guess, not winning ever again. Went for a really good move here on the 28. He wouldn't let me down to the bottom, so I decided to just make it not even a question. Take the outside lane one time, get a huge run on him, and get to his inside. But he tried to fight back a little bit here, but spoiler alert, I get the spot. This has been a lovely green flag stint so far, and me and the 4/18 are still making a bunch of ground on everybody up here. I ended up messaging this guy after, just saying it was fun dicing through the field with you, because that's just what it felt like. It just felt like me and him were just slicing through everybody with ease, thanks to the needless pit on lap 14. But like now we're to the point where like I would be comfortable pitting again. Like we're close enough to where like if everybody else pitted, we could pit too and be just fine. Or even better, green flag stays out and we just keep our fresh tire advantage, you know? Those are both fine options. I don't even know what just happened to the 23 there. He checked up harder than ever before. But see, he just like, see what I'm talking about? Just nobody can hold on the outside. He also seems to be burning up his tires quite a bit, so oh well. And the caution comes out or something. Let's have a look. Now, you know, I couldn't prove it, but something told me this 2 car was like over aggressive when he was trying to pass me. But yeah, he just dives it in front of the, I didn't see what number it was. Just drops it right in front of that car. Spins himself out. And then, I don't know what he's trying to do here, but I don't like it. Here's the view from the 16. I love this camera so much. Yeah, pretty cut and dry. That was on the 2. So now we don't have the option. We must pit, or else we will be out in front with a severe disadvantage. And this will be our last tire set, so we can't pit again. But it's a gamble we made by pitting the first time. Everybody else is probably so thankful to get off these old tires. Meanwhile, me and Rivera up here are like just chilling. And away we go. Pit road didn't feel very competitive. I feel like last race was like there was a lot of like side-by-side pit road action, but it's been pretty smooth sailing on this race. Shout out to the 18 car for repping a Twitch channel that isn't his. I assume because his name's not Trent. Unless, of course, Tony is Trent's dad, and that's the card he's using for iRacing, so it gives him his name. I don't know. Who cares? Not me. Do a little TV camera action. iRacing does a really good job with the cameras and stuff. There's just a few things that I would like to see. First of all, I would love to see the TV mixed camera that's at some tracks. I would like to see that at all tracks, for sure. And I would love a comprehensive guide on how to create like your own camera sets, because I feel like, whoa, poor Trent / Tony / the 18 car. Well, let's see how it happened. Luckily, I haven't felt this firsthand yet, but I was told by some of the guys in my league that if you get right onto someone's bumper, it gets them loose without even touching them. So, I mean, you can't really be mad at either of them here. You can't ask him not to race close. That's silly. But you can see right here, right off the exit, as soon as he gets close, he just goes around. So sad. Sad for the happy face. We are coming to 11 laps to go. We are in 6th. We are within reach of a top 5 here. The leaders go. I go a bit late. 7's wobbling. And you'll notice here, I passed the 33 and the 7 right here. And then the caution comes out. And for whatever reason, it gives them those spots back. I'm not really sure why. But guess who couldn't hang on the start? 28. Self spins. I do believe I got onto the radio and made fun of him here. This is his view of that accident. Bonk. I don't condone bullying, but when someone just talks so much crap from the 28 car and then wrecks twice, including once on a start, you just gotta give it to him a little. I didn't really say anything that mean. I just repeated what he said. I was like, come on, it can't be that hard. Poor guy. Anyways, we lose a spot on the start to the 33. 7 taps the wall a little bit. Huge block from the 9 sends the 33 up the track. 23 gets past me. I try to switch him up, but I don't have enough boost. Coming to 5 to go here at the line. Even with an equal tire advantage, though, you can see how I kind of like creep up to his bumper, especially on the entry and the exit. Like center of the corner, he looks like he's got me, but like I fly up to him right here way too much. I almost knock him out here. But then even on the exit, I still get a little bit of a run. He pretends to throw a block. I stay to his outside, which I remember from last stint that he can't hang on the outside. And I believe I get it done right here. Oh yeah, he's all over the place, man. That's crazy. But he's going to lose another spot due to those antics. And then we've got a lap and a half to get. No, we don't. We have 2.5 laps. I'm so bad at math, dude. Anyways, now we have about 2 laps left to see if we can get any additional spots, or are we doomed for 7th place? .33 goes up high. I try to drop it down low. I get a good run on him. And we go into 3. The bumps help me through the turn. Possibly on the throttle a little late here. He gets a good run out of that corner. I dive it in. I come way up the track, and then I go back down. I'm still right on him. This is the last lap, last chance to get a spot. I sail it to the outside, but nothing doing. I stay pegged on the throttle and get loose, and I just give it to him. 7th place ain't bad for being a 10 car and starting 11th and not having a ton of experience in the A car. Thank you guys for watching so much. This was a fun one. If you have any races you want to see, leave it in the comments, and thanks for watching.